Hello, dear students, and welcome to this e-class of history. And we were studying the chapter of theme 1 from the beginning of time. So today we'll be continuing with the chapter. We'll be taking up a new topic, that is a landmark in the study of evolution. 24th November 1859 was considered as a landmark because that was the day when Charles Darwin's book The Origin of Species was published. All the 1,250 copies of the first print were sold out on the same day, and Darwin in his book argued that humans had evolved from animals long time ago. Here you can see a comparison of the skulls, the skull of an ape and skull of an Australopithecus. You will find that skull size of an ape is larger than that of an Australopithecus. Ape is earlier evolved species, so its brain size is smaller, but its teeth size, the jaw size, it's much more larger than that of the Australopithecus. You can also have a comparative skull study of the skull of Homo erectus and Homo sapiens. As you can see, Homo sapiens is a newly evolved species compared to Homo erectus. So definitely the skull size of Homo erectus is smaller and its brain size is smaller, its teeth size is larger and the jaw size is larger compared to that of Homo sapiens. We'll be taking up the next topic, the story of human evolution. Now, 36 million years ago, primates, a category of mammals, emerged in Asia and Africa. 24 million years ago, a subgroup amongst primates emerged called hominoids. 5.6 million years ago, the first hominids emerged. And now, who are the primates? Primates are a subgroup of larger group of mammals. They include monkeys, apes, and humans. They have body hair, a relatively long gestation period following birth, different types of teeth, ability to maintain constant body temperature. Then you have a look at the various primates, and you might be quite familiar with many of them. Next, while hominids have evolved from hominoids, they have certain features which are common to hominids, as well as they have major differences also. Let's take up hominoids first. Hominoids have smaller brain. They are quadrupeds, that is walking on all four legs. They have flexible forelimbs and they have no specialized use of hands. Whereas when we consider hominids, they have larger brain, they have upright posture, they have bipedal locomotion, they have the ability to make tools, and they have specialized use of hands. Now, hominoids are different from monkeys. They have a larger body, no tail, longer period of infant development and dependency compared to monkeys. Now, two lines of evidence suggest an African origin for hominids. First, it is a group of African apes that are most closely related to hominids. Second, the earliest hominid fossils, which belong to genus Australopithecus, have been found in East Africa and date back to about 5.6 million years ago. But fossils found outside Africa are no longer older than 1.8 million years ago, which suggests the African origin of hominids. Hominids belong to a family Hominidae, which includes all forms of human beings, and their distinctive features of hominids are as follows. They have large brain size, upright posture, bipedal locomotion, specialization of the hands. Hominids are further divided into two branches known as genus Australopithecus and genus Homo. Now, Australopithecus, they have smaller brain size, their jaws are heavier, they have larger teeth, whereas genus Homo, they have larger brain size, their jaws are smaller, and they have smaller teeth. Now, Australopithecus, we are going to see what term is this, from where it has been derived. Australopithecus is a term which is derived from two words. The first word austral is a Latin word which means southern, and the second word pithekos is a Greek word which means apes. So this name was given because these earliest forms of humans still retain many features of an ape. They are as follows: small brain size, large back teeth, limited dexterity of hands, restricted upright walking as they spent a lot of time on trees. The long forelimbs, curved hand, foot bones, mobile ankle joints were suited to life on trees. Uh, remains of early humans have been classified into different species based on the differences in bone structure in terms of skull size and distinctive jaws. And we get to see in the picture a positive feedback mechanism. What does it say? According to the positive feedback mechanism, bipedalism enabled hands to be freed for carrying infants or objects. As hands were used more and more, upright walking gradually became more efficient. Hands were freed for various uses. Less energy was used in walking than the movement of the quadrupeds. Bipedalism started about 3.6 million years ago, and evidence of bipedalism is found in fossilized hominid footprints at Lietoli in Tanzania and fossil limb bones recovered from Hadar in Ethiopia. Next, we'll be seeing glaciation. What does it mean? Around 2.5 million years ago, with the onset of glaciation or ice age, large parts of Earth were covered with snow. Major changes in climate and vegetation occurred. Due to reduction in rainfall, grassland areas expanded and forests declined. There was gradual distinction of early forms of Australopithecus and coming of the earliest representatives of genus Homo. They were better adapted to dry conditions. Now we see that Australopithecus was the earliest species which we find on the left hand side and Homo on the right hand side, and we can see marked differences between Homo and Australopithecus. Homo has less body hair, the size of the skull, the jaw size is much smaller in case of Homo, and Homo has comparatively upright posture compared to Australopithecus.